Over the weekend, mayoral candidate Bob Filner quietly released his pension reform plan, which comes nearly a year after it was promised and just over a month before the election. Details tonight from KUSI's Steve Bosch in the newsroom. Steve?
Sandra, basically, Filner's plan leaves the current pension system intact for city employees, but caps pension payouts at $100,000 and negotiates just about everything else. Filner's plan relies on the mayor and city council reforming the pension system rather than the voters, because city employees work under union contract. So whatever the pension reform ballot measure promises will have to be negotiated.
I am the only one who can go into those negotiations with a sense that we're going to do this together. I haven't declared the public employees the enemy like Mr. DeMaio has. We have to negotiate this, and his plan says no, they're the enemy.
Candidate Carl DeMaio is one of the architects of the ballot measure, Prop B. He says Filner's plan is to perpetuate the current pension system with its excessive benefits rather than reforming it.
He does nothing to end the abuse of pension spiking, where city employees currently add specialty pay, add-on pay, and bonus pays to their highest one-year salary. Proposition B ends pension spiking.
The current pension system has been changed over the last 5 years. Mayor Sanders has done a good job. Employee contributions have gone up, city have gone down. All the bells and whistles, the spiking, the health care, lifetime health care things have been eliminated.
Filner says it's the managers who get the big payouts, and he would cap their pensions at $100,000.
What I do is put a cap on pensions immediately on anything over $100,000 or more. There's no more $100,000 or more pensions. I do a 5-year labor agreement, which really brings down the cost of the pension mess because it's certainty. But most important, I take advantage of the very low interest rates that are in this country now and the high bond rating that the city now has, and issue for a big chunk of the debt pension obligation bonds. That brings down the cost of our debt by over $500 million in the first 10 years alone.
Filner's plan is to borrow to pay down the debt.
Instead of reforming the benefits, he takes out one credit card and pays another credit card off. And that's simply not a sustainable financial solution. We need to reform the benefits, not go deeper into debt as his plan and his proposal suggests.
Filner says his plan will save $735 million over 15 years. Now, candidate Bonnie Dumanos also weighed in on Filner's plan, saying debt for future generations is not a solution to our pension problems. She says voters want real pension reform, and they want it now. Sandra?
So Filner says that he wants to negotiate concessions from the unions. Any idea of what he wants from them?
Well, according to his plan, he's calling for a 5-year labor agreement with no pay hikes the first 2 years and 2% raises over the next 3. He says his plan will save about $500 million in the first 10 years, money that would go, he says, into the general fund.
All right.